Crazy to get you off my mind. Girl, it ain't easy. I don't know what to say. Oh yes, you are my baby, driving me crazy to get you off my mind. Girl, it ain't easy. I don't know what to say. What a mercy. So me say, girl, me love you more than all you think. What more can I do, woman, to have your convince? I get paycheck, girl, I must find the link. Oh yes, me I tell you when me have the first glimpse. You hit me like a baseball, from me man from ever since. That's right.
Okay, it's already 2:20 and we're only just now setting out on the mission. What is the mission today, Stefan? Where are we?
We're the Rock Spring area near Dog Hole Cave, and there were two sites we found. One was listed Dry Grounds Cave. We didn't manage to get right to the bottom because there was a scramble on the Dodgy part. We got a rope today. Want to get down there and see what's going on with bathroom stuff. And there was another unlisted collapse up ahead with an opening down at the bottom. Also need a rope to go down in there, so we're going to see where it goes. If it connects to something down below, it might just choke out, but we're going to see anyway.
Yep, so it's all new exploration today of sinkholes that we found before on trips. It's been quite a few months since we've been out to this area. It's Saturday, April 15th today.
Yeah.
And it's exciting because we haven't done any rope work in a while.
There you go.
And it's all new stuff today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A beautiful country. And who's here today, Steph?
Sylvia?
Hello.
Steph, Jan behind the camera.
All right.
Camera around.
Good stuff. What did we call this one, Steph? Fern hole. There we go. Hole in the ground. Okay. So what are we at now, Steph? This is a big collapsed pit.
Yeah, Dog Return. So we called it because we found it on the way back from Dog Hole. And we don't know if it does anything, but I mean, obviously it's taken water. It's in the bottom of a low rock wall, and there was an opening there under boulders. So we're going to have a look. It might just choke, might not do anything, but we don't know until we look.
Okay, well, easy walk. It's only 2:40 now. We're gonna let Steph go first.
And then
He's the canary in the coal mine. We know our way back in case he doesn't come out, so.
Yeah, if you hear me screaming in terror, just get the fuck out.
Oh, Steph, we already discussed that.
Feed the white man to the monster, the ducky, the Badong Day.
All right, so we're tied off.
Hope there's actually something down there rather than just a few rocks. That's just called a rack. That should be plenty.
It's narrow.
I don't see continuation. Not on that side. Go further.
Check out the other side first.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think it might show, but I'm gonna go down a bit more.
Discovery at 2:51. Steph, what just happened? We were standing
Sylvia,
here chatting foolishness.
Sylvia looks over and sees the petroglyph. What do they call it?
One Bobby Susan.
One Bobby Susan.
Yeah.
Oh, so like she got one breast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And describe what that is, Sylvia. What are we looking at?
Well, it is considered a Taino sculpture.
It's
So
old.
it is pre-Columbian.
It's certainly old. It's not quite like
As far
anyone
as
I've
I
ever
know, it
seen.
has not been dated, but it is definitely Taino.
Taino work?
It's definitely pre-Columbian, yeah.
Incredible.
So this is a rock shelter rather than a cave. It's always been described as being in a cave, but this is clearly not a cave, it's a rock shelter.
Yeah. Geez, there I am the whole time looking down. Needed to be looking up.
Well, for that matter, let's scour the rest of the walls around here, guys. But let me just get some perspective of this is in like a little shelter cutout, and if I
Honest
stand next to it
heliocam.
and look out, we are looking up this collapse pit, and there's the hole, the shaft that Steph just peeked into. So we know that this was a good Taino area, and you can understand why, man. The forest, the river, all of the water in this area. Well done, Sylvia.
Really well done.
Okay, so Sylvia, you come and stand beside it so we can get some perspective of the size of it. Don't fall in the hole.
Yeah, stand well because you're on a boulder bridge right there. There could be openings in it.
Well, you know, a lot of people have come here, trust me.
Okay.
If that was the case, people would have died here already.
Well, we're not
The
sure. are
Taino,
we?
of course, were shorter than we are. So while this is a little bit taller than I am, it would have been a lot taller for the...
Well, yeah, but the ground in here could have changed tremendously
That's
in,
quite
in,
true.
in less time than
Quite
that.
true. But it looks like, you know, human height in any case. From the
Bottom of the stall coming
bottom
up.
of the sculpture to the top, it looks definitely like a human height.
Okay, it's now 3:17. Where are we at now?
What we call coffee hole because there's a few wild coffee trees growing around the top of it.
Which we hope may be a sign that there are bats inside,
Right.
and some progression and something down there.
It was not a good throw.
All right. When you throw it, everybody stay still.
It's a lot deeper.
This
Yes,
this
a lot
rope is
deeper.
this rope is not long enough.
I'll see if I can hang on to that. I have to drop it down a foot. I have to get another one.
Too tight?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of okay because you don't want to sit down.
Okay. I can only see as far as the first thump.
Mm-hmm.
And then it cuts under this way.
Okay.
Um,
And about how far down is that?
looking for a rock.
Okay, it's 4:10. We made one more stop. What was the last stop, Steph?
Dry Grounds Cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which we know has water in it.
Yeah.
We know it has bats, the farmer told us. but it's a little bit late to tackle that, but it's an important cog in the chain out here. So it's the first thing we'll hit when we come back to Dog Hole next time. Dry ground cave.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on our way out now.
Global balance too.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Clinometer?
Mm-hmm. Wow, far out.
Yeah.
522. 522, Steph.
522.
How did we end up today?
Well, we made pretty good. We ran a bit short of time, but we got the track down to dry ground, and we know that Fern Hole chokes after just like about 6 or 7 meters, but Fern Hole has real potential.
Coffee hole.
Coffee Hole has real potential. Threw some rocks in, we could hear him hitting a shelf, and then rolling and bouncing down further. I got on a rope and went over to where I could look down and see that shelf that was cut over to the side. So we made some progress, and we found where the petroglyph is.
And what's the petroglyph's name?
One Booby Susan.
One, is that correct?
Correct, yeah.
One Booby Susan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which was where we hoped that there was a passage down there where what we were calling dog return, what we marked on the GPS as dog return. And it turns out that is one booby, one booby, Susie, one booby Susie.
One Booby Susie. One Booby Susan.
Well, Susan, one booby Susan. Well, we're on good terms. We're going to call her Susie. Yeah.
All right, so that was really cool today. And that was Silvia Sharp Eye. You and me alone would have walked away from there and never known it.
Yeah, man, I just kept looking down because I'm going to go down and see if there's a passage down there, getting over those rocks. I get down to the bottom part, I figure, well, I don't think so, but I'm going to try and get down my head down far enough so I can look, so I have to go right down and look under this thing, and then I started turning upside down a little bit, and it'll haul myself back up. But, yeah, so it doesn't go, so I was just looking down, but Sylvia looked straight across, and there was Susie, like
Susan.
Okay.
We're not on speaking terms. Okay, Susan.
Okay. Susan. There was Susan, like Madonna in a little alcove in a church or something. Quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Great archeo
comparison. Yeah.
find today. She that sharp eye. I mean, we learned some. We had good caving stuff, but that was the find of quite a few
Yeah,
trips.
that's why we bring Sylvia. I mean, she's the one with the brains.
We need to actually get into the cave, right?
You only have cold?
Now we're getting This is going in through the dam entrance. Right. So that's inside. Yeah, the dam.
Cheers, my brother.
Right. But it's beautiful. It's quite beautiful.
Look here, my brother. She is a teacher and a professor for decades. When we come back next weekend, you're going to have a test on all of this, so you better learn everything good. Exams next week.
Another day is gone. Say goodbye to the setting sun. See what I found. Turn back to the ground, just like before. Hey, hey, hey.